Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually is a put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Digging in, Ricky Fortenberry. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Ricky Fortenberry.
First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
The windup and the 0-1. Here's a high pop-up.
You got it.
And this is taken in for the second out. Stepping into the box, Michael McNeil. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1, 2, 3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Hey, 2 away now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fast?
It's down for an extra base hit as they have their first hit of the contest. Legs churning. He's headed for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good-looking swing.
Walter Elliott is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside 1-0. Sinking liner toward left, and that's in there. Base hit. McNeil rounds the corner and is headed home. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Arturo Piedra. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Piedra
takes a fastball on the inside corner. 0-1. Here it comes. And he misses with it. 1-1.
Yeah, I think he missed that one, Matt. But you know what? That's going to happen. Umpires are part of the game. They're human. They're going to make mistakes. He missed it. Oh, well, get over it.
Out of play. And another foul ball.
I like the call for the 2-strike changeup. You got to make a better pitch. He got away with one right there.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Antonio Santiago. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Santiago. The windup and the 0-1. And a good job to lay off the fastball there close, but it's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Grounded to short. Lopez is right there, and he's retired here 1 away. Striding in once again, Damon Bonner. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Damon
now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Milligan. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Ken Kondo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luis Gomez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Striding in, Robert Kang. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And now the second pitch is swung on and hit in the air to left. Benitez is there now, and it's 2 pitches, 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Ricky Fortenberry. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0. And the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready with another 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning.
Your
Jesus
attention, please.
Colon
Now
is
pitching for Northwest.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of a 4-game set, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Naturals earn the victory despite only collecting 4 total hits. Randall Navarro earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Adam Schnell records the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that'll put a wrap on things.
An agent checks in with a client currently in the minors.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show tonight.
Formula in this game, they may walk out of here with the W.
Now at the plate, Elmo Lott. And we are set for baseball here this evening. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Chacin racing back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. How do they get back into the win column here, Harold?
Well, Matt, the bats have just gone cold. There's no other way to put it. I mean, the last 3 or 4 games, they've really struggled to score runs. I'm interested in seeing how do they turn that around in this game, because the nucleus of this club and this lineup, they should be scoring runs.
Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's just strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
In now, Felipe Vila, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Digging in, Ramon Hernandez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Matt, in last night's game, this is the situation right here. They didn't do a very good job driving guys in with runners in scoring position. Right here, you got a guy in scoring position. You got to capitalize and drive in. If you swung at a bad pitch last night, get a good pitch to drive right here.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. He is out. Oh, and that looked destined to be an RBI, but a highlight reel step. So striding forward now, Kenny Blackwell. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, nobody away.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a changeup right down the middle.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning. Stepping into the box, Maurice Coulter. His batting average on the year down at the 240 mark entering play. And he is in there.
All right, here's how the home side's lining up defensively, courtesy of Majestic. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. They're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1 from the stretch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
A throw behind the runner at second. Runner back standing. The 1-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, Well, Matt, as you know, they haven't been scoring many runs lately. Maybe this is the catalyst to get things going for them and pull them out of this losing streak. That's a big RBI single.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. In time to first, and there are two away. Set to go now, number 82. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, here we go. Plays at 1 now.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits. No. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Elmo Lott. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there at the letters 0-1.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And that misses. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Louis Jones. Ball 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Taking all the way that time, it's 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a swing, and he popped him up, straight up, as this is right around home plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 9, designated hitter,
Felipe Vila at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And another foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hawthorne ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Pretty painless. So digging in now, Ramon Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Hernandez.
First offering on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
That's a pitch you can't miss right there. The changeup right in your wheelhouse.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch. And for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now
stepping in now, Kenny Blackwell, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A base hit in his first trip. A called strike over the outside corner.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
He froze him on the fastball there. Kenny Blackwell is sent packing for the second out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Maurice Coulter, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Gore waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. Digging in for his second at-bat, Dave Aquino. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. A called strike on the inside corner.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Gore makes the play, 1 away. Into the box, Roberto Rosado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Here you go, guys. Let's go.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he is working fast, and he wants that quick inning, just throwing a lot of strikes. Right now, 0-1. Again, I think he comes right after him and makes him swing the bat.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2.
He got 2 pitches that were up that were very hittable, and he just couldn't pull the trigger. It's one thing if you take 1 pitch, but to take them twice, I don't know where his concentration is right now, Matt.
Romack is there, 2 gone. Striding in once again, number 82 comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this will be fouled away.
Here we go, right now.
Here's the 0-1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. Last half of the 5th coming up. Northwest Arkansas out.
Attention, please.
Navarro takes over.
It feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Number 10 earns his 8th victory of the season. Adam Schnell hammers down the save, his 22nd. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
They left 8 men on base.
A manager erupts after his team earns a timely sweep. A young team gets some extra coaching up from their skipper before the first game of a very big series.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Northwest Arkansas Naturals and the Tulsa Drillers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Earl Snyder is on the mound for game 2. Harold, what do you got?
Well, I love watching this guy pitch, and particularly when he's got runners in scoring position. He's a guy that gets better when he has runners on base. So I'm looking forward to seeing if he gets in a jam. What does he do to get out of these jams where his numbers look so good with runners in scoring position?
Now with the plate, Brooks Schaefer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Schaefer.
And here's a ball hit in the air. McGraw is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, Matt, they've really been struggling the last 3 or 4 games to score runs. They haven't been able to execute a bunt. They haven't been hitting, running. They haven't been doing the little things that maybe might jump them. And the biggest thing, the power has disappeared. So they've struggled the last 3 or 4 games.
Digging in, Andy Hale. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The HR visitors here as they take the field after a scoreless top half. Well, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
Now another 1-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
When you're hot, that's what happens. Balls like that fall in for you. When you're cold, that gets caught. This is a hot streak he's on right now, so you take advantage of it. Ride it while it's good.
He'll enter play right at .310 on the year. 1 home run and 5 driven in. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get one, if not both of them, home. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the relay home. And he will beat the tag, safe at the plate.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all.
Ouch, that one hit him. At the plate, Lamont Finley. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he takes ball 1. A high fastball is in there.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 down now. 1 down.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-2. Little flare out to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a strike 3 called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 8.
Denny Kirecki is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing it.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game.
Well, he hung that one, and he didn't miss it. That's what you do. Hang it and bang it.
Digging in now, Terrell Jarvis. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
He's got a good fastball, Matt, and you can clearly see this. He's in a little bit of a jam, but he's going right to his bread and butter.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to... Striding.
Leading up.
Digging in to try it again, Andy Hale.
Now batting, left fielder.
Curveball just misses apparent. Ready.
First baseman. Now batting. Leading off the